Welcome to the second part of the video in which I will show you the garden.
Are you cooking something more or you finished?
I'm cooking this, for now I'm cooking this queen sweet. Cooking queen sweet and drinking mate tea is the best.
But can you leave it? Maybe we go
Yes.
there.
We can go in this area. I can show you the rest of what is actually done by me, and yeah, most work is done by me. Some little work grafting is done by my friend, who is one of the best in this area for the grafting. One of the best students joined me also this
So
project.
grafting
Yes.
is like you put
Grafting,
to the cuts.
I can show you here. If you come here, just come here. I can show you what is grafting. For example, this is a house, Crataegus monongia. It is a family of roses, and if you notice, we cut it here, and this is a grafting technique. We putting in apple this one scion wood, who was this size, and this is our culture pear. And so you can see that from April, from this size, it grows this size to the October
And
for the 6 months.
Is it the same type of tree, or you
It
can
is-
put different types? Like in one tree, in one
Yeah.
base, you can grow apples, peaches,
Yes,
everything.
for this Crataegus hawthorn can support apple and also pear, mostly pear. Best is rootstock for the pear, but also we can put apple. I will show you there the success with grafting apple on pear this year. So I will show you later their success with this is also success with but the problem here, we have not too much light. That's why it's not too much growth, but still good, because it's about this wood.
So you just put it inside, make a
Yes,
hole and put it
this is
inside?
you need this cambium is under this here, under this bark. You need to expose the cambium of this scion wood to this, and then join together. That's how they will
Join together
yes,
with the duct tape?
Yes, with the duct tape, and then you will just nothing else. You can just also use this to seal this to prevent some evaporation of the water. But this is not necessary. This is just no need. We can use also. This is also one example here that we also put this, but that doesn't work. So I can show you. This is not success, but this is, if you can see, this is how we cut it here to expose the cambium. Must be cut by the angle. So this is how we expose a cambium, and this is but it didn't take. But we still have this one for the drink some mate.
Thanks.
Today on this we must also, this is our official drink. So, and this is when it comes to grafting of this pear. We also, I will show you later, we have some grafts from apple, very successful. And next year we expecting first fruit. So it's about, it is 3 years. Grafting is very powerful technique. So you no need to wait like this grafting of wild trees here. It's very powerful, because you can just in the 2-3 years you get the fruit. It is a very powerful technique. Usually you need 7 or 10 years planting small tree to get the fruit. So it is because the down trees we use, they are powerful. They are support this grafts. So this is also our technique, which we also experimenting here. That is because we are not sure how actually these trees respond to this, because they are wild. So, and that's we want to also see research, because this is also project is about research, not just make this. We also doing a lot of research here, and this is because we
Are
are
you
also
documenting it?
still we don't documenting anything, but me and these guys who joined me this project later, we want to put like something like a publication about our work here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this will be in future when we have more time to sit and write, because it is also work. Because we must write. So far we have we are collecting all this material and for this work.
So would you show us your garden?
Yeah, yes, I can show you. We can go to the garden. Let us go this way. So wait there. This is first I can show you. This is my most like winter. Also we use this tree for the grafting. This is also hawthorn because I want to protect it, because in this area we have a beaver who is cutting these trees. And this is also some small salad garden, some paprika and this tomato what is produced last year. So there you can see. They are nice. They are also most of them come from my friends. So it's just that's how we come together to this work. Connect to the friends. About 100 walnut trees here, and they are mostly wild. So when I was coming to this area, they are mostly wild, and I make them now more culture, because I did this work for making this area now productive to get some more walnuts. So, for example, this particular tree, just to tell you something about walnuts, was usually about we say that walnut trees, they need like 7 years to get start producing. This particular tree is very interesting because it starts producing now. It's about 25 years, and it start last year to produce. So this is sometimes we can. This is also interesting to tell how walnuts. We cannot tell how they are about their productivity. So this is also one. This is now we are going to this central part of the area, and here we can see that before was like something like a bushland, and then we can see that this line of trees, they are mostly walnuts, and they are now managed. So first time when I come to this area, they are mostly wild. And they are now managed to get more fruits for this for us who are managing this area. This is also we are also using a technique for the coppicing of this willow, of this salic species. This is one area that is a coppiced for the making sticks that we use for the gardening. And then you can see that this is a technique for the coppicing that this is in this now I have already. I will show you these hoppices, and this is I put it like this for the next year. This is a part of agroforestry, because this gives in the next year, this gives all this will give new shoots for this gardening, what we can use for support small sticks. And I will show you. This is also what we have in this area. It is also presence of the beaver, who is actually cutting also this. This is a populus. He like populus, but even beaver never eat walnuts. That's why they can survive. You see, this is from last night, cutting just fresh.
So you are not alone on this island?
Yes, I have also friends, and also we also work together. Yes, so and mostly they work in the night when I sleep. Yes, they're my. I sometimes I say joke. They are my good workers. I say, let's guys go cut some wood, and they come with me. So this is actually more. You can see here that. How these walnuts is, they are lined. They are not planted, they are just wild, but some people think they are planted because they are just random growth. And I can show you that 3 years ago I started also some planting of the walnuts. So this is also, this is not wild. This guy small here, it is one of the planted that I planted because I wanted to make this free space for putting some more walnuts. So we can tell. So because I want to make this area like that. That when I have some space, I put a walnuts because it's also part for reforestation of the area. Because it was area before was populous forest. Now is a part of because we want to make this regenerate the forest using this walnuts. So this is also so I can show you. Here also something I can show you here. If you come with me, what is the what we also doing? Like you can come this way. This is also what we're using here in the practice of agroforestry. This is also young walnuts, about 10 years. We're using, if you see this mulch, this is a mulch system who is also used to suppress the growth of this vegetation, of this they can be harming of this tree. So it is just make cutting of this round trees this last winter, cutting of this vegetation and put around this and it's very effective, as you can see now how it is a good one. And you can see there is a good one walnuts. So some people like gathering, so we can leave it for this animal, because we have also animal who eating this walnuts. So this is one of the grafts, and I can tell you a story. This is also this, because this part is actually before forest. But I won't just mention you about neophyta. This is one of the most neophyta. This is Alianthus, and it is come from China, and it is in this area is growing. So it is neophyta. It is very hard to control this plant.
And here was last year you had a big garden here, right?
Last year I will show you where I have this big garden. You can before that because we are passing here. This is one of the these trees, also hawthorn. This is Catagus that we in this year in April we grafted. Actually, we using also you can see this difference here because they have more sun here. It's open. How powerful these grafts already. They are just like this in April small. Look at this now. How powerful! Just in 6 months. How powerful, and also protection against beaver. Yeah, you can see how powerful and how healthy they are looking. They are wild bird and they are culture bird. So both species doing good. So this is a grafting. I will show you here that we also have some other grafting here that we're using. And if you come here, I will show you. This is also some kind of this is a wild pear that we want also graft next year, and then also put some protection against the beaver. And this is our first garden here that I was made of this in this area, just for this growing of this some. Corn, mostly corn, and some this pumpkin. What we produce here, we have produced pumpkin and corn. Now it's mostly this year, and then after that I decided to put it in this rye. Now it's growing rye field. It is a rye field, and every year it gives 100 kilo of rye. This is a 400 square meter. This is one interesting. So this garden actually, when we wanted to make this gardening, my importance was to improve this apiculture in the area, and apiculture is very important for this nature, and bees often visiting our garden because it is It is a how to say, this is a plant most of these plants, they are good for the bees plants, and this is a goal to make garden. This is if you see, this is a part here, this is a wild mustard, and this especially good bee plant for when it's now already summer is gone, and this plant can still give some nectar and pollen to the bees. So this is also the project is about to make some good bee plants here. This is, if you can see on this side, just staying here, this is also good success of the grafting. But this part is not. This part is apple. This is apple, and this is a birne. This is actually pear birne. So this is you can see. This is actually one beach that is made for the people who come to this area in summer and enjoying here, just chill in this area, and that's why they also have some access to the water down. So this is for the people made. This big garden is made last year. It was 2017 made this area big, and then we grow it. And this year is we also grow some some onion. I can show you here that we have some onion here, and there is still some onion here. This was onion field. This is onion. You can see this is an onion here. This is an onion here. We can grow some onion here, some potatoes, some courgettes, some
Where is it? Would you show?
Sunflower. This is also, I will grow it. This is potatoes for this. This is some pumpkin. This is a pumpkin. This is a sunflower. This area was potatoes. Now they already harvested. We already harvested this. This was kind of squash. This is a squash here. This is a kind of pumpkin here. It's still now is still flowering, but it's already late season. So, and then this was before also growing some tomato here for this area. This is also some tomato growing. You can still see here that we have some tomato here, and also some cucumber. It was before. Now it's already late. Then this was, and in this year was also growing some rye here. It was a little bit dry here from the wild.
So you have a lot of vegetables.
Yes, vegetable. Lot of vegetable, mostly these potatoes, and also some corn with some grain like rye. That's what we produce now here actually.
And can you live out of this, for example, during the winter?
Actually, my production now is here is just minimal. You cannot survive even 2-3 weeks on this produce. So little. But I hope I can increase a little bit production, so I can at least few months to live from this production.
So do you think, how big garden would you need to live for the whole year?
For the whole year you need like 1,000 square meter. Yeah. For this area, 1.2 hectare, 10 men can live like this style, producing enough food. This is somehow estimated with this one, what they are here.
So this is the first place you discovered?
It is first original place that I discovered like this. Did some work for this support, because sand is moving. It is more, and I was doing this protection, putting this wood to make this area stable a little bit. That's how, this is my first engineering work in this area. Wild, it was wild, and I wanted, you see now how much sand is stable here, because when rain comes it's just flushing down sand. So, and this is also because Actually, this is agroforestry, and so we can see this is also what we have. This is a Robinia pseudoacacia. It is one of this also neophyta, and it is very good bee nectar, only for nectar. It is one of the best trees in the world for the nectar. So this, we are proud to have this tree here, and that's why this is an agroforestry project. So not only we have here a lot of this, there's also some new growths. We also planted some Robinia. This is also some new Robinia coming, so they are good for these bees. Wild animals, because wild animals come here for the shelter. Wild animals come here for the shelter. This is kind of made of this bush.
So you did it yourself as well?
Yeah, this is made by just made growing is, but I just make something cutting a little bit under, so animal can come here and hide from the wind and from the rain. This is for the animals, and also people I see staying here. This is also some kind of phallus. It is not planted, but somehow with problem. Then I was doing some. Because I want to form the shape of this tree, and also it is growing mulch. We see the mulch here. This is also some behind this garden that we produced last year. This onion and this potatoes. This year we started also planting of wild rebe. This is a white grape. White grape that I planted last winter, and you see how it was already big. Just this 6 months growing, it's already 4 meter. That we want to graft next year to put our good grafts. So we can also use this stem for putting more of this wild grape in this area, this Vitis vinifera, because we want to produce some grapes. This is also one of the areas where people come to sit and sleep here. We also have some also this is an apricot. This is apricot, and this is a peach. This is planted by me last winter when I was putting some seed, and this year they are growing already. So, and this, if you come here, this is what we have here. It is one of our tomato garden here. We have this. Yeah, this is a nice tomato garden that we in the middle of our wine garden. We have this tomato garden, and they are good size. They are now already. So because they will not have a chance to ripen, so we will use them prickling. We will prickle them just green. So it is a technique because they will not have time to ripe. So we will use them to make these prickles. So this is a small and this is our best trees. We are just now under this our tree best producing. It's a champion. We call it champion because it is a best tree in the area, and giving about 40 kilos valence. So we are standing under the champion. Yeah, this is our best tree here. So this is our second garden. We call it salad garden. We have some paprika and some chilies. These are chilies with chilies, and some tomato also here with some chilies. This is our chili. So we have here. They are now starting to ripen. They are chilies. You can see there are also some chilies. This is our good also chili. This they are also interpollinized. So we have also, and this is also here. We have this also one neophyta here. What is growing, and this is also a lot of these green, still in green because they cannot ripe. These but they are big. They are hard tomato with big this fruit, big fruit, the hard tomato. And this is all what we have in this area. So I can show you. This is one. This is formerly bushland, and this is original. So this is a size, and this is also some our best garden, best producing about 30 kilo potatoes. And we have some tobacco, Nicotiana tabacum. Yeah,
Wow.
this is a plant of tobacco, Nicotiana tabacum, that I'm also using for my for the smoke, and it tastes good. It's a natural. And then we also have some chilies, Thai chilies here in very powerful Thai chilies. Then we also have some here under is sweet potato under Thai chilies. Then here we have also some more chilies here. They are also nice here. And then we also have here, it was this summer we produced a lot of cucumber in this row. Now I took it all this pole. So this is a still vine of the sweet potato here. Well, it is still growing. And this is Thai chilies that is still flowering, and they are small and they're growing apart. So this is very interesting. So this is also Hollander Sambucus nigra elderberry. For the it is a culture now is managed, and this is our chilies. One row of the chilies, which is which we want to make also prickles, picking them.
Basically, you can grow everything here.
I mean, all this we can grow. Yes, all this culture it is possible to grow here. It's just like that. I mean, this is and also for the water, we just go down and take some water. So this is a good field, and hopefully for the next year we want to put also this field and make maybe some more little here. These are some potatoes because they are good. They are easy to grow. They don't need too much care.
What is your message to people?
My message to people is simply that considering my experience with this project is that they appreciate more nature, because nature is above us and give us what we need for our existence, and also they to appreciate more nature, because we live all in nature. This is also this project is about nature. So and this is our goal, to improve also nature. This is what I want to say to people.
Improve nature.
Yes, improve nature. Either in city or outside city, everything where we can improve, make something better. Because nature also in some cases need our help. This is probably true.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.